is mad. Now it's happening. Why are you attacking me? They say I was supporting Simon Ekpa. I said no. God told me that that man is innocent. But if you think I'm lying, God said he will raise a woman. Immediately the man is being arrested. And if they release that man, that thing that they don't want to happen, that thing will happen. People say I'm mad, and all of them are coming to pass. Now, I told them hunger will start 2024, and a bag of rice will be from 100,000 pounds. Kerosene and fuel will be from 1,000 pounds. They said Mala is mad. Now it's happening. I told them how people will be frustrated in Lagos, especially people that are not from that place. They say I am mad. I told them I am not mad. I saw houses being demolished. They say I lied, and it came to pass. This 2025, if the state will hear Ebony State will hear him. Benin will hear him. Even Lagos State, Abuja, they go hear him. And I am only putting the innocent one in government because I'm seeing a war that cannot stop soon. And only God will stop it. Right. Not just that, I am seeing third world war. Man, I'm praying for God to protect the innocent. Because a lot of people did not believe that there is still God in heaven. Many governors, if they are not careful, their heads will be cut off. Many kings will be buried alive. I know what I'm seeing, and I'm only praying for God to protect the innocent. Because what we don't know, we not know us. When you have ear, you hear. If you don't have ear, do what you want. Just says the Lord of hosts. Amen.
Okay, guys, welcome back. So this hour, we are going to go through some of the problems that we are facing. Very, very, very painful one. And before we start, I would like you to like the video, subscribe to this channel. A disclaimer: I am not here to cause any problem or to promote violence. I am not here to tell you to go and commit crime. I don't support any crime. All right? So what we do here, we analyze what is in the public domain, and we bring the truth for you to follow without mandating you on what to do. But the only thing we need to understand, we all need to understand is that current concern, we all want peace, we all want freedom. But when you fail to define what you want, that's when you start worrying in shame or getting yourself in a kind of difficult stuff that you may not see how you can liberate yourself or exonerate yourself from that. Because what is going on now is not something that none of us expected. All right? I have seen many people, a lot of comments. Why I started with Maya's video is for you to know that people are actually paying attention to what is going on. You know, it has been long, I listened to her, but somebody just shared that video on X, and I decided to bring it for you. I don't know if you listen to the prophecy. This is something that she said before. Okay, that PM is innocent. That if they arrest him, if they try to arrest him, that a woman will rise up. If they release him, that thing they're afraid of, that made them to arrest him in the first place, will still happen. That this kind of message is very, very, somehow, this is to validate that CS is not just there by accident. Okay, we are not God, but when we see something that is true, our own is to follow it up. So guys, like the video, like I said, you know, once you like the video, the people that we are using their platform, we push the video for them to join us. to watch the video. Very, very important. So I will encourage you to click on the like button. It's not going to deduct any money from your account. It is for free. So just like the video if you can, and I'm begging you for that. So when we listen to some of the video that Bianca, oh no, like I prefer to call her without stating the name of Ojukwu, what she said and what she's representing, it is not a rocket science. We all can see that. It's not a rocket science. We all can see that. And we are going to watch, maybe listen to one of our video from one of our brother posted that video. So I will give credit to who credit is due. Sonny is here. I see you are the only fourth person that made a comment here. I appreciate you for that. I forgot to actually lock the comment section so that it will be only for those that are subscribed. But let me just leave it for now. Let us proceed. I don't need to go back and start doing that. So just like the video, only two persons have decided to like the video. But we cannot force you, right? So we can only just beg you to like it. So Bianco Juku said, Bianco no, says something that I'm gonna bring to you now. Let's see if this is the part where she said that in. But I don't want to play everything. Okay, no, not here. Let's see. From here. I would like you to listen to that. Maybe I will flip the camera. Okay. Maybe I will flip the camera. Okay.
Nigeria has continued to forge very strong ties, not just at the bilateral level, at the multilateral level. We continue to work together to foster an era for Nigeria, certainly, of economic prosperity in a rapidly changing world and with rapidly changing dynamics. Nigeria continues to lead, especially.
Just I want the video to be clearer. I'm playing this from our brother's platform. Okay. So I don't have time to download it and all that.
Continues to lead, especially in Africa, in fostering peace and security. And in this guise, we always seek the support and collaboration of the European Union. Of course, with Finland, luckily the ambassador that presented her letters of credence is very well versed in the area of trade. So we will be seeking also to strengthen our trade relations. We will be looking for new areas of collaboration. Of course, as you know, Nigeria is seeking diversification of the economy, migrating.
You know, it is funny and at the same time very painful. This woman you are seeing here, that in the Igbo makes sense. Oh, she's so beautiful, she's so educated, so articulated, so blah blah blah. These are the people, once you have them, like once you give your trust to them, they know how to get back at you, to disgrace you, to manhandle you, to bring you down and humiliate you publicly. When this woman was appointed, she was just like, you know, the Buhari's administration, Tinubu rather not Buhari, that selected her to be in this post, they are not fools. They know what we're doing. They're just bring another people, just like the way Imam Madago, the CRC group, the way they selected Ogenkere and add few individuals to make it look like they're contested, and finally they choose somebody. That's what they did here. When you hear that Blanco Juku was called, to Tinubu, choose her and few other people. That few other people is for you to believe that he did not just choose her straight. That she just put people, qualified people to go through process. That's just like formality. And she landed herself here. When her name was mentioned, came in that Yoruba lady, told us something. Some Biafra say, oh, that she's having mental issues, that she's lying. Today, what's going on? Was it not the same thing that she said that is playing out today? Was it not the same thing? Then, when you listen to the history of this woman's father, Sisi Ono Wango, Ono is a well-known traitor during the time of Jim Wobodo. People who know her, who know this history, understand it better. Now, why are they me Fetologonogo? Today, her daughter is here doing the same thing. Some of you that it is easy for you to say, hey, Igbo people have a lot of sabotage. Igbos are the problem of the people. Why it seems to be like that is because nobody questions anything in our land. It's only in the Igbo land, in the whole worldwide, that somebody will come out publicly and tell you that Igbo people are fools. And he's still moving around in Igbo land and going for it, nobody question. Nothing whatsoever. If you want to talk, he will just bring money and share, and everybody will go sleep. It's only Igbo people in this whole worldwide that call somebody who want to exterminate them and give him a chieftaincy title. And people will stand up and clap because of their personal interest and what they think they're going to get from the person. It's only Igbo people that prefer to beg for food, that are being cultivated in their own soil, on their own soil, without even anything, but they choose to beg for that food. Not because they're weak, but because of idiocy. Because of idiocy. They choose to do something that other nations can never ever do. Never. You see somebody that want to be a governor. He will commit a crime that nobody will question. Nobody. Because people from his tribe or his family want to protect and want to preserve him like never before. When if Letifa Yoba was here, a lot of people said, oh, I need to go kafa. Ifa. You understand? Because of what? Personal interest. Individualistic prosperity. Just give it to me and forget about others. Once the money land in my private account, I'm okay. They can say anything to defend that thing. Something they know that is evil. Igbo people have that. We score that one A1. When are we going to change? There's no change until we start changing those things that is staring on our eyes, on our face. That is why, for you to know how deep what I'm saying is, how deep it is. It's not. I don't want to make it look like one person alone. It's a general disease that is dealing with our people, and nobody cares to highlight it. We have people who bear arms, right, in the name of protecting our place, which is very good, against invaders and criminality, because we don't like criminal and kidnappers. We don't like to have that in our place. Nobody would love to see that. Nobody. But at the same time, people who are protecting, who claim they're defending, which is not claim they're defending actually, they're contented when somebody talk nonsense about what they're defending. They don't have any issue with it because of maybe the profile of the individuals, because of one thing or another, they don't want to talk about it. When a common person on the comment section repeats similar thing that somebody have publicly said, maybe in a different way, just comment, only your comment you made on their video or maybe on somebody they cherish, they will start telling you, they'll ban you from entering the front lands, they're going to chase you, they're going to do this. But somebody's there close to them, insulting them, and then you went it. You see, those who understand what I'm saying will understand better. Those who are just there, you may not understand what I'm trying to say. ọ bụrụ ife dị ochifu n'Enugu ka ọ na-ekwucha o nwere ka ị ga-ekwu nke na-ama nkụ. Our people are just like a girl of 12 years that been pregnanted by a man of 50 years. That girl will be very, very confused. Whether she's pregnant, she's pregnant. What she's gonna do with the pregnancy, she don't know. Is she? You don't even know if the person that pregnant you want to marry you. Hey, you'll be stranded. That's the concern of our people. Are you in Nigeria? We are confused. We don't know how can you be when they don't want you. So are you hoping on political solution? Those in politics are well-known slaves. There's no two ways about it. Even they themselves are looking for helper. Little that people want to do to help themselves. The only time you know that those in the politics are smart and intelligent and strong is when they notice that youth or somebody want to do something, that thing they're afraid of. Then you know that they know there's a book called the Rule of Law. There's a book called Constitution. Then they will be the one to start knocking at doors of the federal government who have held them in captivity for years, to remind them and record their senses that look, in our region you have some youths that are criminals. Come and deal with them. In fact, attack them terrorists. You that are victim, you're a citizen. What will you do? You'll be moping like a statue. Nothing to show for it. Look at Bianca. Single-handedly disgrace everybody. Not even prominent people do talk about her role so far in these few months. Nobody. Those who are saying, and those who want to talk about it are choosing their words. Why? Because those that claim that you are fighting, we're fighting for you or looking for Biafra or Biafra freedom with you, will be the one to fight on her behalf. How dare you to talk about the wife of our internal leader like that? How dare you? Next thing, they will ban you and threaten your life. They will report you that you are calling for her head. Even though when you are not calling, you're just looking for a way to caution what she's doing. When Master Kano's wife was doing her own, what did Biafra say? Allow her, don't talk. She's a leader. She's a leader. Okay, you tell them, okay, let us now, since the people don't want this from them, let us now start joining Nigeria. Let us forget Biafra and focus on Nigeria. They will tell her, no, you guys, it doesn't mean we don't have men. No men here anymore. No, we don't have men in our land anymore. Is it not your fellow men that is buying people and cutting head? Then you want to do something, they will start reporting you to. That's why I said that our people, Igbo people, are just like a girl of 12 years or 13 years. That's a man of 50 years forced himself on her and got her pregnant. And even getting her pregnant, still denying. And the girl is stranded. She's shy to tell her parents that she's pregnant. She don't know what her parents will feel. In the society rejected her. Parents, of course, are not happy with her. She's not even happy with herself. The man that is pregnant her don't even want to hear her name. That's what we are going through. Tell me one thing that will give you confidence that our people have hope, like that this is what we need to do. Mention one thing. The little solution that people want to offer. Some people hide somewhere and jeopardizing that. PM started by supporting Master Monaghan, who then eventually, of course, lure him back to Nigeria. Covered his face like a Agibu horse or donkey. You have to use bag and cover the face. Or maybe when they want to slaughter dog, you have to cover face. They covered his face. A man that was defending and saying, lecturing you about your history and what you don't know about your region. Everybody appreciated him. The so-called politicians, they saw that, they kept quiet. Just imagine that tomorrow, DSS arrested Shegumi and brought him in their office and covered his face like a hardened criminal and detained him year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, yet still counting. Just imagine that. Imagine if you have oil and gas that this Nigerian bragging on somewhere in the north, and And Igbo is just as dry as they are in the north now. Imagine what will be the fate of Igbo. Even if they allow you to be in one Nigeria, for example, the allocation fee going to states will be different because they will tell you this is the oil from the north. How can you share it equally? Are you getting the point? It's not as if you don't know what to do. You don't have any iota of what to do, or maybe you don't. You are confused. It's not that at all. But they just want to use that to intimidate you. You can't do anything. I just want to ask an honest question. You that is watching me now, maybe you're gonna watch this video later. Can you in next 10 years, where do you see an Igbo? Okay, maybe you say 10 years. Yes, in next 10 years or 20 years, what do you think our region will be like? In your own sincerity, just what, based on what you know about our people so far, what do you think will be our fate as a people? What do you think? This woman here, okay, don't tell me that she's too young to know what happened. She's a wife of Dimo Megojuk, a wife. We that are not even in her age at all. She's way too old to compare many people, even PM. PM could be the same age with her son, or maybe her son is even older than PM. Do you understand? She's here celebrating on how to, bilateral agreement and a treaty and all of a sudden, Finland is the best country to have trade with. Coming from a woman, Kefan about this in this umbilical cord. Anything can an Igbo, more this woman. Many people like her, many of them. People who want to cross, once they cross the bridge, they will start looking for who is going to break that bridge. Nobody should cross again. Compare what you have as a politician with what is going on in the Yoruba land. Femi Fanika of this world. Fire share of this world. People who are in PDP and celebrating that their brother in APC won the election. Can you see that in it? It's not as if they have been looking for power. No. Obasanjo came from the same region. But you see how they handle the issue. Then compare it with what you have in equal. I say that no case me again when the no case me. Case me any quote now cast your mind back to Willie Obiano, governor of Anambra State, former governor of Anambra State. He was doing everything to stop IPOB. That no Nigerian everything must. Now, where is Willie Obiano? Don't tell me he's not in prison. He's chilling with all the money that he would have looted. Soludo will still join that class. Your own is keeping repeating class, every class, repeating and repeating. Another potential criminal is waiting to take charge of Anambra State government and start leading and giving you one, all these people that Soludo is spying now. Okay, it will be a thing of past once he step down, and he'll be moving freely in the land. Now, if you ask our people, okay, why don't you question your God? To the extent that they're not as are now mocking us. That every time we are talking about federal, what do you do in your origin? It's a very good question. Let us not lie. A very good question. You elected them, even if they selected them, of course. But they selected them on your behalf. What are you doing? Politically, you can't fight them. Never. You can't use the judicial system to fight them. Never. Achiku Denwa, I hope I pronounce his name very well, of Imo State, right? during his own time. On that fashion, convoy everywhere. You can't talk to him, you can't touch him. Today, where's him? Why I'm saying all those things is that if you don't face your fear, the fear will always remain there, whether you like it or not. There's no two ways about it. Let us play this woman again. Just pay attention.
From the oil sector to...
No, let me take it back so people will connect the dots very, very well. Oil sector. You know, trade, no way battery had around Nigeria. Maybe no way robots, or maybe, very powerful products. They want to start supplying that to Finland. Okay. Oil have dealt with us. My number one prayer is all of us will wake up, sleep and wake up, and oil dry. I prefer a country, as I'm talking to you now, honestly, I prefer a country with that we don't have any oil at all, so that at least we can sleep and wake up peacefully. Because oil is our major problem. We seem like we have too much blessing that's beyond our control. Imagine if this oil is in Sokoto, Chineke me. We'll be on our nail begging them to, allow us to answer the name. We always say that Lamajiri, nothing has done anything. You think we know something? My dear, in Nigeria, our people are one of the most stupid race. Igbo people, we are one of the most stupid race. No other region will have what we have and we moving sheepishly. Enough, no. The okay, let me not, so that you don't say I'm insulting our race. Let me tell you this. We are so stupid to the extent that people who we are in the same, who are, handling us and treating us the way they're treating us now, they come out publicly and tell you that if they have known what they know today about us, they would have fought us 1967 to 1970. They now realize that war was a senseless war because they have a cheaper way of dealing with us by using our people to fight our people. One-on-one. Yet, we still bend our head and okay, make good thing. Okay, you may say that was there. They said it before. They repeated it again by Obasanjo. Naya Jindi ba from Sunday Bog. Our people still, we got angry for a few hours about it. You understand? We only got angry for a few hours about it, and that will disappear. Gumi, of all people, he's repeating the same thing again. Encouraging federal government to arm Igbo youth, Igbo people, to fight the IPOB, using you to fight you. Ichukwana Jakere. Through the way I take it into practice, and they recruit youth. They are not going to fight a bandit, no. They are not. Listen. They are not recruiting to fight insurgency. For what one? They are using them to weaken you to against insurgency. I don't want to say they should the most stupid race. The most dumb, stupid race of all time. Look at what they're doing. Do you know that only the presence of Fulani in the region of late, all the southwest governors gather together and create an emergency security, form emergency security meeting. Even though as weak as we think they are, they still have the temerity to know what to do at the right time. But only 5 people as a governor. Once they gather, the blueprint of their decision will be in Nassau Rock. Looking, just watching and looking at you. And the Oko that will send it to the Nassau Rock for better decision against their own brother. Send it for him to be elected as second tenor. What is happening in Congo today? What happened in Congo today? You know, I don't used to listen to news like that before, but I have to pay more attention to that. Do you know that what we are facing, the way we say that British carved us and put us in like Benue, Igbo people in Benue, Igbo people in Benin, they actually did it in Congo, in other African countries. He said I should call them by their name. No, bless now, bless now. I'm not in a good mood. Though. Please don't go there. We are. I said we. I'm not an Igbo. I'm talking to myself. Don't segregate. We are all. If many of us see opportunity today, are we governors now? The answer is no. Can you go put opportunity get that? That's difficult. We need to talk to ourselves. But for now, we need to say it the way it is. I'm telling you. That's why when I say that I'm not fighting for Biafra, I'm not a freedom fighter. I really mean it, you. Do you understand? I know what, because I'm very, very, provoked. Sometimes, this media, creating content and all these things, we give you more access to know more things, because it's something ordinary you don't pay attention, that you have to read it for you to equip yourself with the information, right? You will know more things that will shock you about our people. Our stupidity is beyond repair. In my spirit of black people, other black people are better than us, even though we claim that we are most intelligent. Yes, we have what seems to be intelligent to us is just blessings of God. But ordinarily, can we use that intelligence, that blessing that God gave to us? We may be blessed far better than other race. Yes, I agree. And that's why we think that we are more spiritual and more intelligent. No, we are not. How can you be intelligent that ordinarily? How many? Look at our space now. It's not that big. But for us to protect and preserve our life, who does that? Even as Alamajila as they are, they still have know the value of their brother. Nene Bianca, blue pancake, Majuchi Luni, never night trade with CPM, each Indiana name oil and gas. Oil and gas, no one buy you. Okay, they may each one mother name oil and gas. Do I blame her? No, because it doesn't make it before. It wasn't any issue. Enweghị ọya ka ị ga-afụ sọmbụrụ pụta ọsị gị data kama Biafra ga-abịa ka ya bụrụ sabụ ọgwụkwọ gị kolokolo ị ka na-ekwu ọnọkwa awọkụ towards it ọgwụkwa njakịrị anakwa aba n'Owere ọ dị n'Owere but o wecha. These are things we need to start connecting to understand our problem. Ask yourself, for you to know how other races perceive the level of our people, like how low we appear to them. Or Tinubu, Grandpa, sat down, begin to think on how to capture you, how to tackle you. That the best people to deal with you is your people. And what did he do? He called this woman to serve. Amy said, Oslo TV, I see you, my brother. My brother, we Biafran, we are so fearful. We don't want to die. Amy said, how can the youths be the one that are directing the elders who are by right supposed to directing the youth? Only in Igbo land it is happening. Foolish leaders, Aromel. My dear, in a water the point now. Yeah, you are getting it. The annoying part is not only that too. Do you know that what youth consider now as a progress and prosperity is for you to aspire to be like those elders? That is the most dangerous part of it, because you'll be aspiring to be like them, thinking that being like them is a success. That for you to consider yourself as a successful person now, you know that kind of thing. That is what people are, aiming to be. Obona papa this girl. Now, when this girl, no way, oh, case we question, no one go na sabotaging here. This woman, before she acts or do anything, she must have had she will recall the history of his father before doing what she's doing. But they will abandon this thing and start chasing people who actually calling their attention. You understand? I don't know if you're following what I'm saying. Let me just play this because sometimes let me play it again. I'm just somehow not even good at
agriculture, agro-allied products and agro-processing, the digital economy, renewable energy. These are areas that we can benefit substantially from the experience of Finland.
It is a shame on all of them. Food scarcity is ravaging the north because of these Fulani herdsmen. The thing have choked them so much that they can no longer talk. Northern leaders, it is a very big shame on all of you who are calling IPOB a terrorist organization. Meanwhile, your children are the real terrorists. Yes, they are the one. At least Shegumi told us that those bandits are their boys. That their boys. Anybody that attack them will not get their vote and all that. Then this other one, Barajeka, who was the one who went all over the place, say yes, we invited terrorists, we invited this Fulani jihadi to come. That jihad has started in Nigeria. So when you saw and heard all these things, the same northern leaders have no shame to be calling others terrorists. Meanwhile, they are the real terrorists themselves. They are the real terrorists because they are the ones that brought this problem of Nigeria. Northern leaders are the problem of Nigeria. Let them accept it. I have mentioned them here, and the thing that they are not even apologetical about it. So how can we be living with terrorists? If they don't want to live in peace with Nigeria, then they should move out. Look at since how many years now. This will not let us rest. Unfortunately, nobody is talking to them. Everybody just feel like, don't mention their name as if they are God. How long are we going to live with these people in this type of condition? Look at how many lives that have been wasted all over Nigeria. Advocacy, people should rise up and ask the Lord to question. Because we should be calling out names now. We should call a spade a spade. Because if this type of nonsense we are to be coming from another region, I wonder what the Lord will be saying.
So you don't need to ask more questions. Do you understand it? You can hear that, right? Everything is the way it is today because they have the freedom. They have the freedom. For example, some of you know Commander Royce, that account that have made it publicly clear that COS is banned in entering Biafra land. Just listen. He said COS is banned from entering Biafra land. But have never ever said that this woman is banned from entering Biafra land. Yet, he's fighting for freedom. What does that tell you? I'm just using, this is just the recent one. There are many reasons, many occasions. Yoruba people are not known, naturally they don't have the guts to confront people the way they're doing now. But they already know that you guys lack a lot. In politics, those that are our people that are sticking their neck in Nigerian politics are doing that at the detriment of the whole nation, Igbo nation. Because when you check the report, like a result of Nigerian politicians, the lowest of them all is Igbo people, like position from Igbo land in Nigeria. Then when you check about religion, we are known as Christian religion, right? Then North is Muslim, West is Christian Muslim, but the main their religion is tradition. Okay. Mention one of the weakest religion in Nigeria today. a religion that if you do something, if you buy the member upon their anything, that it will just be as normal as buying a fowl. Christianity, right? It is like that because it is a head of Igbo. Yes, now it is a head of Igbo man. That man, Igbo man, that said that Miss Yan, I'm not sure what he said though, in Lagos, that said that he's going to call IPOB ESN to protect Ahandi with Lagos and Awoya kind of bullet for how many years? I think all of the man the complainer 6 years. I don't know if they have released him or not. Can that thing happen to any other person? It cannot even happen to Benue person. Yes, it cannot even happen to that. But look at what is going on now. The man, they put that man in prison for no just reason. Ohaneze quiet. Igbo state, Igbo governors quiet. Igbo religious leaders quiet. The only person that is defending and speaking on behalf of all this nation is Muslim Americana and Simon Epa. It was so easy to take them away from the picture because all this group that I just mentioned to you now, religious leader, political leader from Eastern part, Ohaneze, all of them are the one that made it possible. You that is watching me today, do you know that if you speak out to protect our people, genuinely from your heart of heart, like from your innermost being, you want to, something that you know that you are capable of doing, you know, the only person that will, other people will try to quench you, they will test your strength. But once your brother, once the Igbo man remember you, you are a gunner. They know how to capture you, they know how to bring you down, and the only thing that the North and West will do is just to open the door, prison gate like this, hold the door, you know, for you to go in, and their order is to close it. But the person that will facilitate it is so the person that you perceive as elder or leader that's supposed to do that thing that you are doing in the first place. So they only have strength when they see their own. All these things that Bianca is doing now, for example, let it be that Sunday Igboho or another person that the table now refers, and Sunday Igboho is doing the same thing, or another person is doing the same thing, that they claim that someone else is doing, or any other Biafrans. Bianca will not come out and call. Bianca she will change her statement that that is one of the job of federal government. This is that even when a citizen of the country is misbehaving, that it is duty of federal government to see a way to talk sense to the individual. That it will be the citizen have a right to fight for his freedom. That it is even a liberal right to do that. That Nigeria is signatory to the United Nations Charter that says that self-independence is not a crime. You know that she will be quoting law. But anybody from her region, she will tell it be like say Tinubu is angry, or maybe he will be angry, or maybe do something that will please him. That is what we are seeing. And that is why I felt so pained about the whole thing. Brother Kai, in as much as I concern Royce does not exist, it is a fake name and he is not Butozo as he claimed. Yes, I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to validate whether he is or not. I'm not telling you whether he is a Butozo, but he's an Igbo man, right? And Igbo, even forget about being commander of being in the British Army. Let's assume he's just as ordinary as I am, that I'm not in all this thing at all. And I like me and what I'm saying now. If I come here and say that that the bank could, that in fact, I don't want to, that my prayer is that COS. Okay, let me use it because we say that so she used CS. Let me use like Ike Kuremadu that is in prison in UK. That Ike Kuremadu, that as long as I have life with me, that I will make sure that Ike Kuremadu will not step his foot on Igbo land. Are you getting it now? Then I will not go turn around and call Gumi, who happened to be the leader of Ndina Tomada Nimo and all those things, and give him chief Omabulu Iyego one of Neu Buloku Suyanisi. Buloku to Kwasianisi, na Echichi Echichi na Niwo. Ushon Poromo Yena, we Yepianaka. Something like that. As a title holder of our culture of Igbo land. But I just made a press release against my brother. Both of them have issue that they're not sent. But who do you think you should draw closer to you for, between two of them? That's what I'm saying. Forget about the title, what the person is doing. But as an Igbo man, what do you do? What will you do if I find myself in that position? I love my Igbo people, and I am proud to be an Igbo person. Chuku, blessing Chuku. I'm not saying that I don't love Igbo, but I'm just telling you that we are getting it wrong. If I see anything to make it right, I will do. But unfortunately, it's not easy. Always was available because that now if no if maybe now for example, and the cause of that sickness is from your house, family problem. To solve it is not easy because you have to do the process. And like if you have your brother or an uncle that is a witch or wizard, and that person remembers you, my brother, if you like kabash every now and then, it is not gonna be. It will not be as easy as it's supposed to be. As it's not be as easy as it would have been when an outsider is one doing launching that kind of attack on you. Because the person that is from your house, the insider, knows you very well. He knows when you are sleeping. He knows your favorite food. He knows what to do to get you. But an outsider may not have access to those things. It will be more difficult for an outsider. And the insider will do it with confidence because I forget for everything about you. So for you to be free from that kind of thing, you need to step up your game. You understand? You need to step up your game. So this issue of Biafran fighting Biafran, recruiting Biafran people to fight Biafrans, when is it going to stop? When is it going to stop? And that's why other tribes are mocking and laughing at you guys. Because everything is it is so easy for them to penetrate, to hijack, and funny enough, Igbo man will be the one. Chineke God. Other tribes don't do this. It's only our people. Those are them this kind of thing. Only our people. My people, I will need to end this video now. Okay. There are some things that I don't want to discuss here about why I feel the way I feel now. But the only thing is that time will tell. Let's just see. Okay? Let's just see. Try your best to live a better life than what if you know that you have opportunity to do something good for people. Just live, be an example. Okay? Try your best to see those things in different way. It is an abomination that you have something. Maybe Nchana Bagaya. Is a curse. And it's not something that anyone should be proud of. We have the money, we have the manpower, we have technical know-how, we have everything. But for us to connect, to use our sense, that's a very big problem. Look at COS and Ogenkere. Both claim they are fighting for Biafra, right? All of them. Now, they are claiming they are fighting for Biafra. Why is it a problem for COS to lead? And I noticed that some of us don't have shame. Even if Ogenkere want to lead, you want to lead, you want to be a leader. Are you not ashamed of those lies that you have told Biafran that is in public domain? Only that alone should push you to hide. You question, and they push back or they push forward. Very shameful act. That is a problem. Something that you think that you want to gain without having any iota of shame. It shows that you have a criminal mindset from get-go. And it's not something that anybody should be proud of as well. Anyway, guys, thank you and God bless you. See you again. And before you go, like this video if you have not. Tell me what you think about what we discussed so far. Remain blessed. Bye-bye for now.